Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and I'm going to be doing some beautiful readings for you this week. So last week's energies, as we've mentioned, were quite intense and difficult, for me anyway, to verbalize everything that was being felt, from going from high Pisces energy from the supermoon in Pisces coming in, plus Pisces being in the month of Pisces, and then being almost like slapped down by that Virgo energy that came in at the full moon. It's like, we need resolution, we need things to be done, and let's bring things in. For some of us, it really just it was interesting, but we're doing better. We're doing better, Pisces. You're absolutely doing much better this week. So it's just equalizing things. The Justice card came in a few times. We're gonna put things back into balance. Okay. So the two cards that came in today was the World, and the second card is, why is it taking so long? And you know what? Life is a game of rebalancing constantly, and never think that any time that it takes for you to do this is a waste. I always think it's always a great opportunity of learning and seeing and rebalancing and just living life. Life is full of flavor. It's full of contrasts. And it's up to us to just do what we can with it, right? So you have the World card here. We're going to look at why is it taking so long. And I've already mentioned that I love the fact that this water is coming back into land. Like our Virgo or Pisces energy is going back into Virgo, over Virgo, and just kind of going to take us away. Okay, it's going to, like the wave coming in, it's going to come in and help us out here. So we're going to look at this later on today. Right now we're going to look at this beautiful World card and what it represents. All these beautiful Merkabahs in each corner, showing the balancing of the earth, air, water, fire, spirit. It's all the infinite circle of things that are always being put back into balance. It's the greatest story ever told. You go on a journey, you meet obstacles, you overcome obstacles, you win at living, and then you start over again, and you take the lessons that you've learned. We do this many times over the course of life. It's depicted in movies every day, and it's the secret of what makes life so sweet, okay? And painful, and all of the above. So I'm going to be using the Power to Surrender cards this week. I used them in the healing, but I'm going to be using. So we're going to be surrendering a lot of things this week, okay? We're going to surrender ourselves to better things, bigger and better things. Surrender to your intuition. Also known as water energy, right? High Priestess. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Absolutely. Take the time to do this week, okay? They will serve you well. Also, you got that beautiful bluish green color coming in again. The all-knowing eye. Remember, we had that this weekend where the magician had all these eyes. Make sure that your eye is looking up and expanding to the universe. It's expanding to what's coming in. Now, this is the Spirit Song Tarot deck. This is the one that I assigned to my mother. I've cut all the edges off because I thought they took away from the cards. And I've never really edged them yet because the deck is very like cardboard colors. I think it's just easy breezy simple. It's one of the only animal decks that I have. My mom was an animal person, so she had Libra energy, but she also had very soft energy, and that's what I'm going for right now, her very soft energy. Let's pull out the cards for this reading. I said the High Priestess, right? That High Priestess that came out of my mouth. 9 of Shells, 9 of Cups, 9 of Acorns. I do believe the Acorns are Wands. 3 of Acorns. Foresight, yeah, there's Wands. Exploration. I put out all the cards here, Pisces. The colors are so light and fresh. King of Feathers, it's King of Swords, Justice card, as I said, rebalancing, right in the middle of the reading, right at the heart of you. So absolutely talking about rebalancing. Crystals is Pentacles. 6 of Shells, play. The Moon. And the Magician. Yes. Okay. Alright, beautiful Pisces. So, again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a constant support and being witness and notice of the intuitive messages that come through. These are general readings. I feel the need to say that for anybody who's new. And in these readings, they bring in energies that you can take and run with. Something that you find meaningful, that will empower you, that will help you lead a better life. I'm not here to predict or tell you how to rule or do your life. You do that all by yourself. The High Priestess. Intuition and sacred knowledge. Love that. So intuition has come in a lot. True to form, and the work that you need to do this week is to truly, truly trust that this new journey, along with the Magician and the High Priestess, the other two cards that come in right after the Fool, okay, you have the Fool, they're telling you that you have the tools that you need and to trust your inner wisdom, your spirituality, your higher self. Remember to be quiet and listen to your dreams, Pisces. Whatever type of energy that comes in, you have to be true to yourself. The 9 of Shells beside it is talking about gratitude and fulfillment. A great way to always enrich and make your energies go higher and better is by being in a state of gratitude. Because then fulfillment does come in. How can you not feel fulfilled when you are in a state of gratitude? It's impossible. When you're grateful for every little thing, every little person that comes in, you feel rich, you feel abundant, you feel blessed, you feel happy. Even when people come in and make you and judge you or kind of say things, you immediately stop and say, okay, if I feel the need to defend myself, what am I trying to defend? What am I trying to get across? What am I trying to do here? If somebody tells you, you can't make your dreams because what you fantasize about can't be reality, why are you mad about this? Is it because you know in your heart of hearts that somehow, some way you can? You can bring that feeling even if it has a different shape? Probably. Be grateful for that. Be grateful for the obstacles that show up in your life so that you can bring it to life. Okay? You have to tap into your power and your sense of perseverance, which is the 9 of Acorns, that 9 of Wands that tells you, give up. And there's some part of you going, never. That part of you is fighting. It's fighting so that you can be who you are meant to be, who you want to be, how you're feeling on the inside, that you, there's just a vital part of you that needs to be out there, okay? You're tapping into that power. That's what they're asking you. Intuition, gratitude, power, and then foresight and exploration, which is the Three of Wands. The launching, the going, the taking all of that and moving into it. I'm sensing that you're going to have a lot more movement this week than last week. You have the King of Feathers, which is the King of Swords, and he's about logic and justice. And it's funny because you have logic and justice, and then right after that you have the Justice card, about truth and clarity. So there's going to be a lot of, like, the cobwebs, the clouds, the mist, the stuff that's been holding you back, it's going away. It's touching on these, right? Because you know your intuition. You know you're right when you're fighting for something. When you're going, no, I don't want to give up on it. Why? What's making you so passionate about it? What is it about it that's really, holding you down? It's because you feel a sense that you need this, right? Every cellular, every energetic hit in your body is just screaming that you need to be doing this. So you're going to give yourself clarity, okay? Be grateful for that. Be grateful for that internal compass that's always letting you know where you need to go. Be grateful to have your own power to say, yes, I'm going to balance these out. And then finally manifest. Manifestation and prosperity, the Ace of Crystal. Along with the Three of Acorns, you're going to launch it. You're going to plant it. You're going to grow it. It's going to become reality. Oh, I even have a message here. It says, because if you don't do it, somebody else will. There you go, Pisces. The thing that you think is impossible to do, somebody else is going to accomplish it. So it might as well be you. It might as well be you. Because every fiber in your being is telling you, please, let's do this. Six of Shell, you have sentiment and joy. Nostalgia, ideas of the past, friendships of the past. It doesn't necessarily mean you had a terrific childhood, but there's something where you felt joy, where you were unencumbered, where you felt more like yourself than ever. I always refer to this as a time where you may not have had bills. As a kid, you don't have bills or something, and you just, all your job is to be a kid, right? For most of us. It's not that we didn't worry about bills. I remember worrying about bills because my parents talked about it constantly. But go younger, go later, go as a teenager. A certain part of your life where you were not as encumbered as you are now, where you were more free to be just who you were. There were no expectations of you as an adult to support anybody else or do anything for anybody else. You just could be you, right? If there's a possibility or a friendship where you felt that way as well, I want you to tap into that because that's pure joy. That's pure you. It's less of the outside, more of the inside. And that's the point. You have the moon, imagination and perception coming in. They really want you to tap into your water. Okay, again, it's coming back in. The water, the emotion. The waters are rising, the moon, with the moon, right? Nice. Just let it wash over you. You are meant to do this. You are meant to be who you are. The Magician, willpower and creation. There's that power. The will and your power are going to make things happen. This week, it's all about you. Putting it all together, back together again. Now for the world, I would say most of the time, it's, the world is about an ending and then before the beginning. But we do a lot of endings and beginnings in our lives when it comes to energy. We have times of, that was hard, and then it comes back into like a resolution type thing where you're going, okay, the rough times are over, I'm going to flow back into the direction that I want to. And this is such a time. It's putting yourself back into balance. It's that Justice card coming in. Okay? It's a weird combination to have the Six of Shells with the King of Feathers and Justice for me. Because this is a lot about the mind. It's a lot of air energy. And this is all about the heart. So it must be a combination of the two right now that's going to help you find your footing. It's leading your mind to be clear on the energy that you need to be feeling to move forward. And that energy needs to be a good and a high-flying energy. And again, there's the earth and the water mixing up together to bring in balance again here. Yes, the magic is definitely in your emotional quotient, your emotional, the way you're receiving, especially with that high priestess. Let it come in, absolutely. So yeah, Pisces, this is what we're going to be working on this week. Okay? You're going to have to tap back into the things that make you who you are. Now, I'm trusting that last week that you actually wrote down all the things that you wanted to feel and bring into creation. And sometimes what you're trying to bring into creation is a feeling, is a sensation. That sensation that makes you feel whole and full and happy. So even if it was just to, how did that make you feel? And why did it make you feel? And how to transfer it into something tangible. I hope that you've done the work, because this week you're going to be bringing your energy back in to help it propel it in even further into something that gets rebalanced and comes to fruition. So I hope that you have been working on that. Absolutely. Okay. So the High Priestess, all about the receiving, the King of Feathers, King of Swords, all about the reasoning, all about the energy, and all about the magic. So you are definitely working it this week. I feel like you're working it hard this week. Hard's not the right word. You're working it efficiently, I should say. Efficiently is a better word than hard, because it's not going to be hard. You're just going to be doing it a lot better than you have been. Maybe in the last week. Because before that, it was just kind of all flowing in the right direction. But every once in a while, there's something, right? There's a door that kind of slams in your face, and then you gotta adjust, adapt. Yeah. So launching, planting, inspired, seeing things for what they are, the perception, and then creating with your will and your power. All right, my beautiful Pisces, that's it for this one. I hope that you're feeling it. I'm going to be doing a second reading. Why is it taking me so long? I'm sure everybody at one point in life has said that, even in frustration or just a simple question of why, right? So we're going to breach that this afternoon, later on this evening for some of you. Some of you could be in the morning. It's the second reading of the day. Hope to see you there. If this interests you, please subscribe, hit that notification bell to all, and better yet, just go in the description box, and the very first, one of the first descriptive links is one for my website. And if you click on it and subscribe there, you will never miss any of my notifications. And that's a much better way to go. Take care of yourself, love, light, and blessings. See you later. Bye for now.